feel you on that shit. We going live right now. Y'all ready?
Ready?
Yeah.
All right. All right, y'all. What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to Modern Perspective Podcast. This is our second Sunday live stream. I want to appreciate Ezekiel for coming through, you know what I'm saying? Showing love, turning up the vibes. We got Lauren in this bitch, content creator, goddamn, making hella fucking plays. We in this bitch. Like, go ahead and start this bitch off, Lauren.
So Ezekiel, first question is, what made you get into creating content?
First and foremost, thank y'all so much for having me, man. This is definitely my first guest appearance on any podcast or doing any type of collaboration on live streaming. So I want to thank y'all for having me. But what got me into content creating is I've always had a knack for wanting to be entertaining or being entertaining since I was a kid. So I've always had ideas of skits and things of that sort, but I never actually put them into action. But working my 9 to 5 and just like feeling purposeless, so to say, for myself, led me to here. Once I figured out that I could live stream and I could just make the content that I wanted to make on my own and do it myself, I just decided to start to do it, and I've been loving it ever since.
Yeah, that resonates with me a lot too. Like I used to feel that way when I was in
Mhm.
high school and stuff too. How do your family and friends like feel about you making content?
A lot of them love it. A lot of them love it. They've been very supportive. I haven't had any kickback really. They'll just
So
be
you like
testing
Ezekiel, like
anything.
let me stop you. Like so you didn't have one family member that said, "Hey, you shouldn't be doing this shit." Because you know
Nah,
how it is with content creation. People be like,
yeah,
"Oh, well, you're a content creator. You're putting yourself out there. You're putting yourself
yeah,
in danger. All that extra bullshit." Like, what do you feel about
yeah.
that?
I didn't have a family member say that. They didn't necessarily agree with my approach, so I quit my job to do this full time. They didn't
Damn, I ain't
necessarily
know
agree
that,
with that.
bro.
Yeah. I quit my job because it's like, man, look, if I'm gonna pour all this effort into a company, I can pour it into myself. So that's
100%.
exactly that's exactly how I felt about it. But they've been very supportive, bro. Like, nah, there has been a few people to be like, oh yeah, nah, but none of that shit matters to me, bro. Shit don't matter
You
to
Yeah,
me.
can't let
man.
it. You
Because
can't let
like,
it matter.
Yeah, that shit
but
don't matter to
Lauren,
me.
like my family, like they would say, "Oh, you're putting yourself out there. You're putting your face out there. You shouldn't be doing that shit." You know how like older generations are
Older
when it comes to
generation,
social
Yeah,
yeah.
media.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
"Oh,
yeah,
you shouldn't be doing all that extra shit." You see what I'm saying?
yeah.
My family is like the older generation. Like my grandparents are 80 years old,
Oh
and
yeah.
they have that big safety thing, which has been a reason that I kind of like withdraw on like posting content and like releasing stuff like that,
Mhm.
because they've implanted it into my head. But like I had to like separate myself from them and be like, look, I I got my I got my safety. I'm good, like
Yeah.
Exactly.
gotta let them
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, and
So,
like that's one thing when it comes to like, you know what I'm saying, parents are overprotective. They don't want their kids to be exposed to the
mhm.
wrong shit or like the wrong people. But like people that understand that you can be monetized off this shit rather than being a slave on a plantation, like that's what I've seen. Like I've literally worked every fucking job field. Like if it was the construction site, if it was retail, if it was a warehouse, like I literally did every fucking thing. I'm like, like this shit is not for me. Like I want to goddamn live a content creator, like a free
Influencer
life. You know what I'm saying?
lifestyle. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Ezekiel, do you have any like future plans for collaborations with anyone or anything special like that?
Actually, I do have a future collaboration. I'll be live streaming at the airport for the new hip hop exhibit in the airport. So that'll be very dope.
At
I was plugged
GSP?
in that at
At,
GSP.
yeah, at Greenville Spartanburg Airport?
No, I'm sorry, at Atlanta Hartsfield Jackson
Okay,
International
okay.
Airport.
So
Yeah,
you're in
yeah.
Atlanta.
I'm in Atlanta. I'm in Atlanta. Yes, yes, yes. I'll be doing that. And then for future streams, I would like to have some of like the more of the dark comics to come on my stream, like Trey Rags, um
I'm
who
not
else?
familiar with Trey
Reggie
Rags.
Cuz, like some of the real dark comics that don't really be in the spotlight. I would like for them to come on my stream once it becomes bigger. I would also like to collab with like the group of streamers that, Ben the Don and all them. But yeah.
Okay, okay. What's
All right,
one
well,
book
Lauren,
that
what about you? Like, is there somebody you want to collaborate with? Because we're all streamers. You know what I'm saying? Not streamers, but we're all
Hmm.
content creators. Like, is there somebody like you want
look?
to stream with? Like Kai
Look,
Cenat, you know what I'm saying?
look,
Like, you know what I'm saying? Somebody else,
I've been on
Sophia
their
Ray.
stream. I've been on stream with Duke and Davo
Oh, for real?
What?
That's
multiple
what's up.
times,
That's high
multiple
as
times.
fuck.
But I wasn't live streaming. Like I just go out and
Oh,
like
okay.
take videos and like pop my shit, have a good time, and like
Yeah,
I don't do none of that, you know. But they were, and I was on their stream multiple times, and I was
that's
like,
what's up.
That's cool as shit.
it was cool, but like I wish they would have like been on the other end, like reposting my like
Oh
TikToks and
yeah, yeah,
stuff like
yeah.
that. Cause like at the end of the day, like I have multiple pictures with Duke and Davo. So I'm like,
Hmm.
okay, you can repost it. Like I've posted 3 pictures with you. I know you've seen them at this point. Like I know you've
Oh,
seen
okay,
them.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
like that's just one thing that like the content world, like they're from my hometown. They're from where I'm from. Like you should repost my shit. Like I'm a Greenvillian too, you know? Like I'm just trying
Yeah.
to make it.
Yeah, yeah. Lend a helping hand. But I mean, all of them not, I wouldn't say they're not really prone to do those things. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, they're
it's
not.
I think they should do more of it to support small streamers, but they pick and choose when they want to do it. So to say, and at that point, you know, you can't be
Yeah.
mad at it, but at the same time, it's like, hey man, it would help if you did this. But
Right.
that's also an opportunity for you
But
once you get bigger, you can do it for another small streamer.
and I would like to, speaking on like Sophie Rain and like going back to like who I would like to collab with, I would love to do
Hmm.
like a collab with like Piper Raquel, Julia, like
Hmm.
those girls. Oh my gosh, like I resonate with them so much on just like a real life level. Like those are like
Yeah.
my type of girls, you know? And I would love to do something with them. Like they just spent $5,000 at Walmart for the kids who don't get Christmas gifts. Like, are you
Oh yeah.
kidding?
Dope. That's
Wow,
very
yeah.
dope. That's
I
very
Like,
love
dope.
that. I love
That's
that too.
very
Like,
dope.
like I
Yeah,
love
that's
people who
dope.
actually like donate back into the
Who
community. Like
gives
they don't
back?
need to,
Yeah,
but they do it still. You know what I'm saying? I love that.
absolutely. Like Agent too.
Agent, yeah, he does a lot of that.
He does a lot of community work. Yeah, Agent too. Yeah, that's really dope, man. That's really dope. What about you, bro?
Oh, when it comes to what exactly?
Collaborate.
Oh, collaborations. I'm literally trying to collaborate with like Scam Likely. Have you
Hmm.
heard of Scam Likely? You know who Scam Likely is?
No.
I haven't either.
Well, Scam Likely, he's a part of that Instagram, you know what I'm saying, YouTube culture, and he's always making funny ass, cool ass videos
Yeah.
that college students always are watching. So I'm about to start collaborating with them. Like damn y'all, like shit, my damn shit on fucked up.
Things happen. Shit happens.
Hey man, shit happens. Listen, I won't even begin to talk about the streamer struggles that I have with like audio and video issues. My camera randomly cuts off and shit. Like a lot of shit that streamers don't talk about, I be going through like
Right.
really
You just
bad.
have to learn the flaws, and you have to learn like what works and what don't work.
Yeah, exactly,
My fault,
exactly,
y'all. My shit had
exactly.
failed, bro. What was my question
You
again, man?
good?
What was my question again?
You were talking about collaborating with Scam
Oh
Likely
yeah,
and
man.
different.
I want to collaborate with Scam Likely. The people who watch content on YouTube or TikTok, they know who Scam Likely is. And
Mm-hmm.
like once people start seeing me with Scam Likely, then I already know I'm just gonna just skyrocket. And then there's so many content creators that are in our area, Ezekiel. Like majority of content creators live in Atlanta. Like when it
Oh
comes to
yeah,
like
oh yeah,
Drewski or
yeah,
India Love or all these big name content creators, they live in Atlanta. Like they stream and do content in Atlanta, bro. Like that's what
for
I learned.
sure.
Like being a part of content shit,
Atlanta
a
is
lot of
the
people live in
spot.
Atlanta.
Yeah.
So what, Ezekiel, what's one belief that you had 5 years ago that you don't really resonate with anymore? And like what changed your mind about it?
A belief that I had 5 years ago that I don't that doesn't resonate with me anymore. Okay, so first and foremost, I would have to go back 5 years. Was that 2020?
Yeah, that's 2020. It's about to be 2026, but yeah, 2020.
It's a good ass question too, Ezekiel, bro.
That's a great question.
That's what I'm saying. Like an actual belief that you actually believe that you don't believe anymore. Bro. That's a fucking great question.
Oh my God. I'm just trying to go back because my wife is pregnant
Personally,
with our first daughter. Go ahead. Go ahead.
yeah, I'll give you a little idea. So 5 years ago, I was thinking about it, and 5 years ago, I believed in like really hippy dippy beliefs, like about
Mhm.
like universe and like chakras and all kinds of stuff like that. And a lot of like trauma happened to me, and I found Christ. And then after that, like my whole like a whole mindset changed. Like the crystals, the chakra, like witchcraft kind of stuff, like all of that was just like a whole out the window thing. And I realized that Christ was in control of my life, and he
Ooh,
was the only supernatural force that had control over my life.
But
And
ooh,
Lauren,
that's
can you
what
kind
changed.
of elaborate what you mean? Like what
ooh.
were you doing?
That's really good. That's really good.
Well, I mean,
You were
I
doing
would
like tarot
say,
cards or some shit. Like what were you doing?
yeah. And I still have tarot cards, like I still have some, but like just like tarot, and I wasn't like doing it like out like in an outsourcing way. Like I would like
You're just
read
doing it
tarot
at home.
cards. Yeah, I would read tarot cards with like my best friends that we would smoke with, and we would just be like chilling, and we would pull out the tarot cards and like, and I started to realize though that like every time I would do tarot cards with one of my friends, like it would put like a bearing on our relationship. And then like from
Mm.
there, like it would just put like a really weird feeling on in my
But
like
Lauren, like
life.
what do you mean by that? Like did you feel like they got weirded out by it, or like they just didn't
No, like
like
the
it, or like
things
what was the
it would
situation
start
after
like
that?
the things would start to happen. Like the things that
Okay,
we
so
would
they like shit would actually fucking happen in your life.
right, shit would actually like happen,
Play
like
out.
play out. Yeah, like we would, so I would do this tarot card set that's like um a past, present, future, and like seven fears. And like when we would do it, it would like say like my friend was pregnant, and I read her tarot cards, and we knew she was pregnant before she peed on a test, and it told her she was pregnant because I gave her a tarot card reading. Like, and it freaked me out so bad to my core that I was just like, I don't want anything to do with this anymore. Like anything. Like I just want, and then I started going to church, and I started like to listen and read the Bible, and I was like, holy shit, like I don't want nothing to do with it anymore.
Wow.
Got you. All
Wow.
right. What's the
So what
next
about
question,
you,
y'all?
Ezekiel?
So after you gave your very detailed and great response, that's an amazing response, by the way. One thing that I didn't believe in back then that I do believe in now, correct?
Yeah. No, yes. What is one belief that you had back then that you don't believe in anymore?
Uh,
From 5 years ago,
from 5 years ago,
COVID.
COVID. Yeah, I have to say, I was gonna say myself, but it's the other way around because back then I didn't have the belief in myself that I have now. But if I think about it, I would say people's opinions of me,
They
like
mattered a lot more to you
they
back then
matter
than they
Yeah.
do
they
now.
mattered a lot more to me back then than they do now. Like back then, whatever I was, trying to please anybody in front of me and not standing on my word or standing on my principles and values. But
Right.
now I don't have that same, like I have to stand on the same morals and principles that I've, accustomed myself to have, that I should abide by. And I feel like, if there's anyone else around me, if we're trying to levitate together, or we're trying to grow together, that we have to have these similar core values, or we have to hold each other to a certain standard in order to elevate. So
Right.
that would be my answer.
People in like this like day and age, they don't really have like real friendships. Like I've noticed that like
Exactly.
people will always be like outsourcing, and they'll like be there for you when there's a party, when there's a show, when there's
Hmm.
a concert, when there's something else going on. But then when you have real life shit happen, like nobody's around, and I'm like, okay, I don't even want to associate with you guys. Like,
Yeah, yeah, for sure. For sure. Absolutely. Having like-minded individuals around you definitely makes a difference. And if you can't hold someone accountable, what value do you really hold to them? Like if I can't, if he calls me tomorrow, if Ames calls me tomorrow, he like, yo, bro, last night on stream, you ain't do too well. You're acting scared, man. You gotta be more confident in yourself. And I was like, man, you don't know what you're talking about.
yeah, you
You know
can't.
what I'm saying?
People can't take constructive criticism.
Exactly. You got to be able to take
Yeah.
constructive criticism and grow from it. Absolutely, man.
That's so true, bro. Constructive criticism is everything. Like that's how you grow. A lot of people can't
Hmm.
grow because they don't want to take constructive criticism at all. Like you're judging me.
Absolutely.
No, we're not judging you. We're telling you how to improve. Majority of the
Exactly.
time, it's not trying to down the person. It's trying to improve the person. Like whenever somebody
Exactly.
calls you fat, they're not calling you fat because they think you're. You know what I'm saying? Because they want to make fun of you. Because they like a lot of the time they're asking your friend, they're calling you fat. They want you to uh fix the problem, man, and they know that you can do it. But what was I saying, y'all? So now it's my turn. From 5 years ago, what did I believe in? I believed from 2020 around the COVID age, like I believe that you needed to work with a company. Like I believe that you needed to climb the corporate ladder and you know what I'm saying, be the
Hmm.
best you can be for these jobs. When I
Hmm.
learned that at the end of the day, it's all about entrepreneurship. Like I don't
Hmm.
have that like from 5 years ago, like I learned to have the entrepreneur mindset and not the slave mindset, and not just working for a company. Be your own boss. So
Right.
that's where I changed. And from 5 years ago, I thought, hey, I need to get the best job possible. No, you need to be the biggest boss possible. You need to be the biggest entrepreneur possible. The entrepreneur mindset and the worker mindset is two different things. That's why we
Exactly.
have all this people that's trying to get degrees, trying to be the best worker instead of being the best entrepreneur, being the best boss. Me, I want to be a boss. I don't want to work for no
I don't
company
want to keep
where I'm
working for
making fucking
somebody.
eighteen
Yeah.
dollars an hour,
Yeah.
barely can goddamn pay for shit. I want to be my fucking own boss. So that's what I became from 5 years from today. I became my own boss because I'm not allowing a shitty ass company to determine my outcome.
Can I counter that? Can I
Yeah, I
ask
was
like
about to say, can
can
I
I can I
cover that
can I
too? Yeah,
play
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't
please.
I don't like to
Please.
say
I'm
devil's
begging to hear that
advocate.
shit.
Can I be an angel's advocate? So
Please.
so let's put it this way. If everyone had the same mindset as you, how would your business run? Because at some
Exactly.
point in
Everybody
time, you're
can't
gonna
have
have
the
to
same
hire
mindset.
somebody to
You know what I'm
work
saying?
for you.
It's everybody with their own boss. We wouldn't have no workers. Somebody got to be
Yeah,
workers. Somebody
yeah,
got to be a boss.
yeah.
Hey, I just had to sign a contract with somebody to manage my content on like the other platforms because I can't continue to do it. It's like
It's a lot of work.
it's too
It's a
much.
lot of work.
It is.
It's a
It
lot of
It's too
is.
work.
much. And then you have to have like I need someone who's literally supposed to give me constructive criticism and like stuff like that. Like those things, like people who are employed under our entrepreneur like mindset thing, like it's helping everybody, like at the end of the
Hmm.
day.
Yeah, yeah. You need workers just as much as you need
And the
entrepreneurs.
people who are in the same like field as us is the only people who is going to be interested in like collabing and like working with us too. And that's like I think that's a good thing.
Absolutely.
What's one, Ezekiel, what's one recent cultural or technological shift that you think is underestimated? Like, say, like, the technology of flights and like how they're trying to come up with flying cars and stuff like that. Like, do you think people are underestimating that? Do you think people are underestimating, like, me personally, I think they're underestimating like online gambling platforms and stuff like that.
I would, to be honest, even though it's all people talk about, I think AI is being underestimated.
I think it is underestimated too.
I don't know if people are really seeing it for what it is. A part of the reason why I left corporate was because I worked in an IT job that was operations, right? I worked in operations. I was a IT support analyst. You would call my phone, I would troubleshoot, right? So AI is going to outsource a lot of operational jobs. And they have AI agents now where they can make them sound like humans.
Mm-hmm.
So if you work a customer service job, you work a desktop support side like a job, or you're answering the phones, 9 times out of 10, in about 4 or 5 years, that job is going to be going to an AI. And the crazy thing is, I Uber drive as well on the side right now. I had an Uber trip, and I picked up a lady who's taking a flight out to San Francisco, and she tells me, she said, "Yeah, my project is to work to eliminate all operations by using AI to eliminate those jobs in the next 5 years." It was crazy confirmation, right?
Damn. That's fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah, man.
God. I think AI is also really interesting because, like, you can literally train your AI. Like, I don't know how to use it. I wish I did, but you can like train your AI in your Facebook Meta account to like
I'm fucking good.
Do work for you, and that's crazy to me.
Yeah. What's crazy is actually my stream for this month. My theme of this month is me versus AI. So I'm taking my original ideas and then I'm plugging them into the AI and allowing them to enhance it. And then I'm gonna record videos of the variations. It's easy to use though. All you have to do is ask it what you need to tell it. So that's basically what I did. So if I go into ChatGPT and I use the $20 version, right? I say, hey, how should I prompt you in order for you to tell me how to make a skit, how to write a skit? And it'll say, okay, Ezekiel, tell me this. It'll list out the details you need, and it'll give you the exact prompt. And then you just type in that prompt, and it'll come up. It'll create everything for you.
Okay, so I would basically train your ChatGPT to show you what to do to create something.
Exactly. You can ask it anything. You can ask it, hey, can you tell me how I'm supposed to prompt you in order to solve a Rubik's Cube? It'll do it.
That shit's crazy. And Ezekiel, you know what's crazy, man? Like in my last job, they literally was telling me like they're gonna replace us for barcodes. Like they literally replace us with barcodes, and we were like sales specialists. You see what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
So I'm like, damn, if I'm a sales specialist, I can just goddamn be replaced by a barcode. I need to find me something better, bro. I need to be my own boss if I can just be replaced by a barcode.
Hey man,
we're only in control of our own ideas. Like we can't, you can't let someone else. And that's like the hard thing about today is everyone's copying everyone's content and everyone's been playing off of everybody. And originality is the only thing that is going to continue you to have like
set you apart. Yep.
Your traction. Yeah.
You gotta be original.
That is so true. The Lauren hit me over the head, bro.
Yeah, you gotta be original and authentic. Yeah, for sure.
What about you, Holly? What's one technological shift that you believe is underestimated, or cultural?
Cultural. Ooh, that's a good one.
Culture is in like the hookup culture. Like we have like the relationship culture that's changed a lot.
You saying like how did the hookup culture change everything?
Yeah, I mean it's changed a lot in like relationships. I would say like marriage isn't really something that's sought after as much in today's day and age.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, since he already said AI, I want to say like a different type of scenario. So I go with the hookup culture thing. That right there is like it kind of like I mean, not only just hookup culture, it also dating apps too. So it's like people just don't even like take relationships seriously because they feel like, hey, I don't need you. I can just talk to the girl on dating app, or I can just talk to a guy on a dating app, or I can just walk outside and talk to the next door neighbor. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like dating apps kind of like made people not really care, like well take dating as serious because
It
they feel like they always have
unromanticized it.
these countless of options that are never ending.
Right. It
Mm.
unromanticized like relationships,
Yes,
basically.
it unromanticized relationships. There you go, right on the point.
Are y'all married or in a
I'm
relationship?
single, 25. I'm 24. I'll be 25 in April. I'm single.
Okay. What about you, Holly?
Man, hey, from what I know, I'm single, man. From what I know, you know what I'm saying? From what I know, like.
Oh, I love it. Well,
Okay.
a technological shift that I was saying was online gambling.
Mm-hmm.
Because I see like a lot of creators that are making like money through streaming or whatever they're doing, and they're playing their money into gambling and online gambling stuff, and they're making double back of what they made initially.
Mm-hmm.
And I know personally that I've the father of my child, he does a lot of online gambling, and I've seen like with my own two eyes like the amount of money that you can
Mm-hmm.
get
Mm-hmm.
from it. And I think that if people would realize that, they would be entrepreneurs would be growing at a more significant rate, because that's literally like what's helping people build, like, if you don't get addicted, because I do know that it is like an addictive, it's considered an addiction, but if you do it to scale, like, it would probably help
If you
you.
do it if you do it in moderation, or when to
Yeah,
say when. I,
moderation.
I I definitely agree with that because I be on Prize Picks. I won't lie, I'm on Prize Picks, but I'll put $20 in there. If I don't make my $20 back, there will not be another $20 that's gonna get put in there. It's like,
There you go.
so online gambling is really dope, but it's just like
Yeah.
it's thrilling, but when you lose, it really pisses you off. Like
I'm trying to tell you, see,
I
hey,
lost
see,
a
man, let me tell
six
you like
leg
this,
by
man.
one
Look,
by one
like,
pick, and that shit be like,
So
like
the
it's
ones I'm talking about, the platform that I've seen, it's like they're playing blackjack for
okay, so
$15,000 at a time.
exactly. So you're talking about rain bet, stake, and all that,
oh
right?
my god,
Yeah.
how much do they have
So
to?
like
How
that's what
much
I
is it
play,
to
y'all. I
enter?
play rain bet, I
So
play stake, I play rolling riches. Like I've literally put like $60 in and got $600 out before. You know what I'm
yep,
saying? Literally. So
yep.
like I understand how like rain bet and stake, like they're easy fucking money if you have that money to blow. You see what I'm
But you
saying?
need to, it's you
Mm.
I want to stress majorly though that it is very addictive though. Like, it is
Yes,
one
it's
of those
very
things.
addictive.
It is one
It's
of those
very
things that
addictive.
I'm not gonna sit here and be like promote, 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 because like it is a lot
Thank
of
you,
people's
Lauren. Please
downfall.
don't get these people addicted to this shit. They get addicted real quick.
It is a lot of people's downfall, but like you can really come up off of that.
Oh wow, maybe I
But
should do more
Ezekiel,
research.
what is one way that you decide to trust information in like our generation, where information is just like so thrown out, like where you
One
can
way.
get incorrect information from anywhere?
I double check. I'll use multiple sources. So if I come across something that seems believable, I'll do my research. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm doing my research and I don't find that it is true, then I just gotta, I just move on to the next thing. But um, it's a blessing and a curse to have access to so much information, because then you can go back and check your work and see if this information is actually real. um, but the curse is it can look so good fake. Like it could look amazing fake, and you be like, damn. Some of the AI videos look crazy. Like, you might
Mm-hmm.
see a few, and you might actually think that that's the person. There go my camera. You might
Well,
think that that's the
it's at
person, and it's not.
yeah, and I'm in college right now as well. I'm in school to
Mhm.
be a lawyer, but I'm also pursuing like my own thing on the side, which I feel like that's what a lot of college students now are doing, is like having the content creation and being in school.
Yeah,
and like with AI, like writing my papers, like AI pulling information from other sites will pull in from a book that's from 2014 when our book from school is in 2021, you know? And so then it's like my essay is completely wrong. So even in college, like with misinformation, I have to even go back and check AI and ChatGPT because they sometimes put in incorrect information and it.
Wow.
Them professors, they're gonna boom. No.
Lauren, I had no clue that ChatGPT did that shit.
Oh yeah, I have my ChatGPT set to where I can literally have it answer like every single question on my test, and it'll go through and it'll give me ABCD answers.
Really?
That's great.
I mean, ChatGPT is like schools are gonna be also something that technology washes away. Brick and mortar, yes, 110%. I agree that brick and mortar schools will be out of our world in like the next 10 years. What about you, Hollywood?
Shit, like me, I feel like what was the question again? My fault, y'all. I'm fucked up.
How do you like choose to trust like information that you receive, since there's so much like incorrect information?
I mean, nowadays, like it's so much like AI content, like when it comes to videos, when it comes to like just creation period, or just like anything that deals with like anything that can be manipulated by AI. It's like it's hard to even look at stuff because even a resume, like people can make a resume out of AI that they did not even make. So it's like AI has just destroyed almost everything that can be like manipulated. So that's what I feel.
Okay, cool. So I was gonna say, hold on, I messed up here. Okay, here we go. What is, Ezekiel, what is one challenge that you feel that people are handling backwards? Like modern day challenge, even if it's political, anything.
A modern day challenge that people are handling backwards.
In Greenville specifically, I would say that we're handling our homeless epidemic incorrectly. And that's because we just built literally a huge tower that I think was like $1 million in our downtown Greenville. Just a tower for people to go climb up and walk like we're freaking Paris and we have an Eiffel Tower. But we could have literally put that into homelessness and like helping rehome them and like helping get reintegrated into the workforce. But instead they built a freaking tower. Like, what the heck?
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense either. Something that I would think people are handling backwards right now is I will go as far as to say like relationships and marriage. I am married. I have 2 children. I think a lot of the single people are really looking for the wrong things as it pertains to a relationship. Like everything's supposed to be perfect or it should look a certain way, when in reality, marriage and relationships is about work. You got to find somebody you can work with. Like everything ain't gonna be perfect. You're not a complete person when you meet them. They're not a complete person when they meet you. And like y'all got to meet in the middle and grow through those pains. Like you got to go through those growing pains. And I think a lot of people really don't have patience for that, or they see it as something that is,
negative,
not as big as it is. Yeah, it should be way bigger on the scale. Like how much work you got to put in, man. You have to wake up, and love is an action.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying?
People still, I think it's important to recognize that we're in 2026 and we cannot put a definition on love.
Yeah, for real.
You still
For
can't
real.
put a definition on love,
For
and
real.
that's because relationships are different and they are hard work for every single one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you have to put that work in. You have to.
Exactly. People
You
think putting
can't
that
take no
work in is just
loopholes.
too much. Like people would just
Yeah.
rather just go to the next person rather than actually sitting down and figuring the problem out.
Exactly. And then move from next person to next person. That's just how everything it's over
Nobody's
from
healing
there,
from the
you
last
know.
situation because nobody want to talk about the situation. Nobody want to sit down and have a conversation and fix the
Oh
problem.
yeah. Oh yeah, man. Breaking those barriers, man. You have to have some very uncomfortable conversations. I won't lie, man. Like some of the conversations I have with my wife just make my stomach hurt, like make me feel like I want to shit. But like that's how bad, that's how uncomfortable you have
You
to
have
be.
to be on
Yeah, you have to be that uncomfortable. But people don't want to be that uncomfortable. They want to just do what they want to do.
brush things over. What
Yeah.
about you, Hollywood?
The thing about it, Z just took my full answer. Like that's like the best example is relationships. Everybody, people take relationships backwards. Like we looking at everything besides what we really actually be looking at when it comes to actual relationships. Like we want the
Mhm.
prettiest person, we want the person with the most finance, we want the
Mhm.
but majority of the time when we get those type of people, they're probably not good for us when we get those type of people that we want. You see what I'm saying? So
Clock
that's pretty
that
much what it is.
T. Clock that T.
You know, and I'm pretty sure Z can relate to me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm pretty sure like the baddest girl. You know what I'm saying? You already know how it is, Z.
No, we don't know how it is. I don't know how it is.
I don't want to elaborate, but hey, Z, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can't cap like it could be the baddest female or it could be the man who's Mr.
The
Pay
most
for
handsomest
shit.
man, same shit.
They all I say this, okay? At the end of the day, lust is out there. Lust it's in every place you go. Hooters exists, strippers exist, clubs exist, dancers exist, exotic dancers, burlesque, all of that exists. Lust is out there in the world. So a man is always going to be looking. A woman is always going to be looking because it's the same for women. But like you said, relationships are hard work, and you have to realize if that's what your partner likes, they're gonna like that regardless of how you feel about it. You know?
Yeah, I think temptation is a subject me and my wife had touched on, I want to say today, which is crazy. But honestly, it's like, yeah, I'll go to a strip club. I done been to a strip club. Maybe me and my wife actually both enjoy strip clubs. So, I think more of it is like getting somebody who accepts you for who you are and accepts the things that you do, as well as like as it comes to like temptation and lust and infidelity. Like you have to understand, like, yeah, okay, it's out there, but I'm here because of all
I
of
want to be.
these other things. You know what I'm saying? I'm choosing to be here. I create a family with this person. I wanted to be with this person. I wouldn't have chose this person if, I didn't consider all these things before finalizing the
My
relationship. You know what I'm
decision, yeah.
saying? Like you don't have to do it. It's not a must. There's nothing in the law that says you have to be married.
There's
You know what
nothing
I'm
law you
saying?
says you have to be with this person.
Exactly. So you can do what you want to do. I think people put too much on the lust. Like you can really be like, nah, I got somebody at home. I don't really that's a nice ass. But you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I'm going home to my ass. I got an ass at home. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna smack that ass. I'm gonna smack
Yeah,
that
that's
ass at
what I'm
home.
lying.
I ain't worry about that ass in the streets. You don't know what's gonna come with that shit. So
You
Exactly,
don't know
bro.
what's
Real
coming
nigga
with that
shit,
you don't
bro.
know
shit.
what's coming
I'm trying to
behind that,
tell you,
man. You
bro.
don't know nothing behind that, man. Leave that shit alone. Okay, cool. It's nice. All
I'm trying
right.
to tell you, bro.
In your
That's
field,
that.
Ezekiel, what is one thing that excites you the most, like in content creation and stuff like that?
Creating skits. This is like the funnest part to me. I think I get a rush. I get a rush from it. Like I wrote out, well, I created one today, and then I created the variations with Chat GPT, and I record them, and I'm gonna put all the variations out, and then post them to all of my social media platforms. But I get a real thrill from like doing skits. You know what I'm
What
saying?
kind of
That's
skits do you
probably
do?
funny skits, anything that's relatable. Relatable content. I might do. I did a skit like the morning after you quit your job. I did that skit. I did one where, calling out, trying to find any excuse to call out of work, like skits,
Okay.
things of that sort. I love doing skits. That's my shit. I
Trying
get
to
a
find a
thrill
reason to
from,
call out.
yeah, I get a thrill from shit like that. So yeah, that's my favorite part of what I'm doing right now. And trolling, obviously, I troll all day. That's all I fucking do.
Oh, don't troll me, please.
No, I ain't gonna. This ain't the spot for that. But like when I'm streaming, I'm oh hell no, yeah. I can't wait to get on stream with some of like Rakai them. Like I'm gonna troll the shit out of them. That it's gonna be a fun show for sure. For sure.
What's one thing that you're most excited about in your field of like content creation and stuff?
I'm just excited to like meet new content creators, meet people that I've actually like watched. You know what I'm saying? For like
Right, for a long time.
Absolutely.
So like
absolutely.
I'm looking forward to just meeting with actual like big name content creators and like actually doing content with them, in my city. So like I said, there's a lot of content creators in our like majority of the content creators that y'all see, the big name ones, they live in our city. So I'm always trying to, communicate with them, talk to them, try to figure out if we can do some collaborations, because like that's how people get noticed. They talk to the people who have the big following, the big names. That's how they get noticed in all the recognition.
So where are you both from? Because I'm from Greenville, South Carolina, which is like 2.5, 3 hours from Atlanta.
Southside with L, Southside Atlanta.
Southside Atlanta.
I met this man in
Atlanta. You
already middle school. I met him in middle school. Yeah.
Okay, word. I've been to Atlanta a few times. I really like that lifestyle, the Atlanta lifestyle, but 24-year-old me is just trying to make it.
Yeah. You on your way to law school and you streaming on.
That's what I'm saying. You streaming and you in law school.
Yeah,
like,
you
don't
got a solid foundation.
No, I don't stream though. Like I don't.
Oh, you don't stream?
Like, I mean, I don't stream. I take videos and I go live sometimes. Like I'm just a girl.
She is hilarious, bro.
So Ezekiel, if you could redesign one aspect of like modern world life, what is it that you would redesign?
What would I redesign?
Yeah, like if you could make your perfect world with AI, like what would you make it?
If I can make a perfect world with AI, all right, let me get in my bag real quick. So first and foremost, there would be me and my people would be off the grid. So we're on some type of island that's off like a mountain and an ocean. And then on that island, we just live like, we have our own food that we're growing. We'll go fishing for
self-sufficient.
Fish. It'll look a lot like Moana.
Self-sufficient.
Yeah, a community like that. If I could, create my own picture of my own world, it'll be a whole bunch of people that are like-minded that I love, and we just create our own community outside of, everything that's going on here.
Because, right. Get away, escape.
Yeah, escape this, because it's different. It's different here with all the government changes and all the, hey, I don't talk too much politics, but it's a lot going on.
It is a lot going on.
It's a lot going on. I kind of want to be away from it and just look. I want to be one of those people on the outside looking in, like, damn, that's what's going on over there. Like, I want to be a part of it.
What about you, Hollywood?
Are we talking about a utopia or like?
Kinda, I guess. Like, what if you could redesign like modern life to make it more sufficient for you, or you create your perfect world with AI?
Okay, if I can create a perfect world, I would definitely end homelessness. So I would try to end homelessness, because I feel like that would be the root of like majority of problems. Like it would be the root of like drug use and problems and like just like all the stuff that goes with homelessness. There's so many kids out here that's homeless and they create suicide, or they on the street selling themselves on the side of the street. Like if we just like destroyed homelessness, then I feel like the human society would just elevate just from that because now we understand like, hey, everybody is capable of being the best person they can be. It's just your mindset. So
And it
that's what
is.
I think. Like I feel like
I
like if I feel like if we destroy world hunger, if we destroy homelessness, then I feel like the humans as a society would just we would just elevate. You know what I'm saying? That is my opinion.
I recovered
Mm.
from homelessness about well, it'll
Oh
be
wow.
2 years. It'll be 2 years this year, Christmas, January time, New Year's.
Wow.
And it is definitely about your mindset. And I mean, like, I feel like I have a lot of room to like speak about that if I like have been through it and like
Mm-hmm.
I've seen like what it takes to be able to get back on your feet from having $0 in your bank account and not a roof over your head, not a car,
Mm-hmm.
not a single thing. You gotta want better for yourself. You gotta want better for yourself as well. But like it does help with like government assistance programs and like people who want to help people who have nothing. That's a big thing to like help is like homelessness.
Absolutely. Can I
Yeah,
can I counter that?
that's what
Yeah,
I'm
What if
go
saying.
ahead.
in homelessness and
Yeah,
someone decides that
like
they just
do you believe if like if we in homelessness, like do you think it's gonna help society move forward? What do you think?
I
it go
Go
ahead. I'm
ahead.
sorry.
Or do you
Okay.
think just helping homeless is gonna just help homeless? What you think?
I feel like it would help society because like we would have a lot more people who are like we wouldn't have people on the streets who are like falling asleep and like kids are like seeing people nod off and we wouldn't have people like walk around like because in I know in Greenville specifically like we have a bus stop in our downtown area and homeless people roam our downtown streets just constantly because there's no effort. Like I said, they built a freaking tower to watch and like what are we watching our homeless population like help them? What the fuck?
That's real. That's real.
Yeah, but I feel like the people on top feel like it's too much work to help the homeless. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like there would have to be an actual program to actually help the homelessness.
Right.
But
Mm.
hey, I mean, I feel like that's too much money. It's too much effort. That's why people aren't doing it. But
Yeah, because there needs to be like a collective thing. It's got to be like kind of like how people work to end world hunger. It's kind of the same thing.
Mm.
But I feel like one aspect of life that I would redesign would probably be like how we talked a lot about relationships. I would redesign like that because my generation, they've like fallen short a lot. Like men treat women like shit, women treat men like shit, women treat themselves like shit, men treat themselves like shit,
Mm.
like we were referring back to like the dating profiles and stuff. Like I wish
Mm-hmm.
those shits never came out. Like fuck. Like
Mm-hmm.
yeah. And it's like people are forcing themselves into relationships, because like it's like relationship. No, like you're just gonna end up hurting everyone.
For sure. For sure. For sure. That's a good point. So your generation, would you be considered Gen Z?
People consider me Gen Z. I was born in 2001. I don't know. I don't really pay
Yeah,
attention.
you're probably like the oldest ones because I think the millennials ended in 98 or 99, somewhere around the 90s. I think the millennials ended and then in the 2000s started Gen Z. So do you remember growing up like how was it growing up for you? Like what did it
I mean, I when I was growing up, like it was when the DSs came out. Like it was first DS, first Wii, first Xbox One, first Xbox, like stuff like that. Like Toys R Us and Babies R Us was still a thing. We had like Gaddy Town. I don't know if y'all have ever heard of Gaddy Town. It was like a little Frankie's Fun Park type thing that
Okay, yeah.
but it was like they had movies in there. It was like a family place. I mean,
Okay, yeah.
but
Yeah.
I resonate with a lot of 90s babies like post. I'm
Hmm.
just 2001.
Yeah. You were born the year after the world was supposed to end. To give you a little insight of what.
The world was supposed to end in
In the
2000.
year 2000, it was supposed
What
to
about
end.
2020?
Fuck, bro. I swear to God.
I don't know. It was supposed to end in 2000. That's all we knew. Everybody was buying canned goods and shit like that. Like,
That's
yeah,
how it was in
Yeah, Y2K.
2022.
it was. You know, that's a very good point. It was like that in 2020, but it was like the government. It was like it was a little different. It was like a shutdown. Like people were saying the world was going to end back then. Like nothing was going to be. But
Like when
2020
the
was
year
like all y'all
changed.
going to house. You said what?
Like when
Yeah.
so basically they were saying like when it went on New Year's of 2020 or of 1999, 2000 was like
Yeah, the world it was supposed to everybody went and bought canned goods for survival and a whole bunch of water and bread. Yeah, it was a time to be alive. It was a time. I was young. I was probably what 6. That's crazy. I remember that. But yeah, that's how
the world is
catastrophic it
ending.
was. Yeah. And then, you know, right after that, the World Trade Center and all that stuff, you know.
Yeah, my dad responded to that. I was literally like a very little baby. My dad had to respond to that.
Yeah. Do you remember where you were when that happened, Holly?
When what happened?
The
9/11.
Twin Towers, 9/11.
Oh
You
man,
remember
I
where
was
you
in
at?
fucking school, bro. I was in fucking school, bro.
You can remember exactly where you were at when
Bro,
it
I was in
happened
middle
because
school, bro.
everything
like,
stopped.
Bro, like my middle school had like a trailer, bro. Like we had classes inside of a fucking trailer. So I was in a fucking trailer and I'm watching it on the fucking TV, like one of them old school ass fat ass TVs. I'm watching it on an old school fat ass TV that like one of them roll around TVs, one of them school TVs, man.
Yeah.
We were watching that shit. We like, what the fuck is we like 12, 11 years old. We don't know what the fuck is going on.
What year did that happen?
Early 2000s. I don't remember.
I'm not gonna look it up.
I want to say 01. I want to say 01. But yeah, nah, man, it was crazy. I was sitting in the classroom too. They had turned it on. We were just watching it, and then everybody got checked out of school. Nobody.
It was 2001.
Yeah, 2001. Yeah, everybody got checked out of school. Nobody stayed in school that day. I didn't like none of them. Like most people came and got their kids out of school and you know
took them home. That's
home.
like how it's been with the school shootings, like the past 3, 4, 5 years. Like with school shootings, that is how traumatic. I mean that has left is like a 9/11 type of like wash on our Gen Z kind of brain. Like in my quote unquote Gen Z brain, like school shootings and like that kind of thing is like
school shootings. I mean, back then I can't remember of too many, but we did have like you remember when we did the tornado drills?
Yeah.
Did y'all do tornado drills?
Yeah. Tornado drills, all that.
Yeah, we did tornado. We had like you know, they would go on lockdown if somebody brought a gun to school or anything like that. But I don't know. There might have been maybe 2 or 3 school shootings that I could remember when I was, you know, going through school. But nothing.
Now it's
nothing
like
as bad
10.
as No, it's gotten pretty bad for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, I'm not gonna log off, guys.
Better. You know what I'm saying? Well, worse. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
Definitely.
You heard me, guys. I'm gonna log off real quick. I'll see y'all later. I had a good time.
All right, appreciate you.
All right, we appreciate y'all. Appreciate
y'all.
you calling through. All right.
All right.
Sure.
All right, man. I guess she had went through all the questions, man. She didn't like, you know what I'm saying, say anything if she did go through all the questions. But man, hey, Ezekiel, man, I appreciate you for following through. I feel like we had a good ass stream, brother. Is there anything you want to say while we on the stream, or you know what I'm saying, anything you want to tell the people?
Absolutely, man. My name is Ezekiel. I go by the E493. I will be streaming the full month of December. I'm bringing out a lot more content. I'll be rolling out so much more content. So, you know, if you are seeing this and watching this, follow me, E493, on YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, IG, Facebook. I'll be on all platforms posting consistently, man. And yeah, man, I'm here until I make it. And after I make it.
I appreciate you for fucking with me, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Cool ass friends in high school. So, like, anytime you want to collaborate or make shit happen, or, like, you know what I'm saying, meet up in Atlanta, we can make that shit happen, brother.
Oh, for sure.
Just follow through, all right?
Nah, for real. Appreciate you for having me, Brody.
All right, no problem, man. Yeah, y'all. Another crazy ass live stream, man. We had Ezekiel, man, upcoming content creator, live streamer, man. He's I already seen him, you know what I'm saying? Like I can see his vision. I can see him literally being a big content creator in the future, man. So that's why I had to have him on the podcast. And I had to support another black man because I know how it is when, you're trying to do something, and I don't care what it is in life, a business, or you know what I'm saying, you got a party, you know what I'm saying, you got to have someone who's supporting. You got to have somebody who's there. And I had to have my boy Z back, bro, because I see what he's doing. He busting his ass to goddamn make that shit happen. And anytime Z need any help or he want me to goddamn work with him, I have no problem. I'm saying going above and beyond to, like, you know what I'm saying, create some content or like, man, so make some shit happen, man. I also want to shout out Lauren. You know what I'm saying, Lauren, like she came in, did a job, did what she needed to do. She did exactly what was needed. I really appreciate you, Lauren, for following through and just making everything happen, man. I appreciate everybody for coming to the stream. I feel like we had a really good stream. I feel like we had some really good questions. Um, I appreciate everybody who came through. We had multiple people come through. We had multiple people comment. We appreciate y'all, man. And if you would like to be on the next live stream on Sunday, please notify me or anybody a part of my cast. We're trying to make this shit pop, bro. Make this shit happen, man. We're gonna have good times, uh, good energy, man. Good vibes, man. Good Sunday vibes. I appreciate everybody for tuning in and chopping it up with me, man. I appreciate y'all. We out this bitch, man.